Xiaomi has produced quite a few devices, but the Mi Max is the largest phone the company has ever made. This is Linus, you're watching Gizmo China, stay tuned. The phone comes with all the usual stuff that includes some paperwork, USB cable, a charging brick, and SIM ejector pin. The Xiaomi Mi Max is the largest phone I have ever reviewed, and it is large. I mean, it is really large. We have an enormous 6.4 inches Gorilla Glass 4 covered 1080p display, which is actually sharp, and it is pretty similar panel to the one seen on the Redmi Note 3. The only downside is that the panel could have a slightly better sunlight legibility. The capacitive buttons are backlit, but the back capacitive button is not evenly backlit as the rest of the buttons. On the top, we have a 5-megapixel selfie shooter and customizable LED notification light. As for design in general, we see quite a typical Xiaomi we've seen on other devices. We have a metal unibody design, well, except for the top and bottom parts, and it adds a little bit of premium look and feel. A 16 megapixels camera is here for picture taking, and right below there is a fingerprint sensor. It is fast and accurate, and it works straight from the standby mode. The buttons are nice and tactile. Also, we have a hybrid SIM card tray which can take either 2 SIMs or 1 SIM and a microSD card. The loudspeaker is loud and it has a pretty good sound quality. Xiaomi decided to stick with the regular micro USB port for charging, and we have some extras like the IR blaster. Overall, the Xiaomi Mi Max is a huge phone, and it is impossible to manage with one hand due to its large display. On the other hand, it is well crafted and it uses some premium materials in its construction. My review unit sports a Hexacore Snapdragon 650 chip with a maximum clock speeds of 1.8 GHz, 3 GB of RAM, and 32 GB of expandable storage. The gaming performance is great. I played a few games on the highest graphics, and there were just a few minor skipped frames that are not even worth complaining about. Also, the phone does not have any overheating issues even after 30 minutes of playing. As for user interface, the phone runs on MIUI 7.3, which is built on top of Android 6.0. The UI is fast and responsive, and I didn't have a single lag. If you are familiar with the MIUI, you will feel right at home as nothing has really changed much. There is no app tray, but we have quite a few customization options and tweaks to play with that help you make the phone look your own. The 16 megapixels camera produces some great looking daylight images with a good amount of detail, natural looking colors and sharpness. The low light shots have less detail and more noise, but they still look pretty good for the class. The phone can shoot videos up to 4K resolution, and the footage looks pretty good, but the continuous autofocus is jumping like crazy, so I would suggest you to turn it off in the camera settings menu. A 5-megapixels camera is not bad, and it can take some decent looking selfies. As usual to all Xiaomi phones, I didn't have any connectivity issues, and the GPS is fast and accurate. In order to power up a huge display, we have a large 4850 mAh battery, and it performs great. You can be rest assured that you will get a day or a couple of days out of this phone depending on the usage. I could constantly get over 6.5 hours of screen on time on a mixed use. Again, the battery life is always subjective. So there we have it, the Xiaomi Mi Max, one of the largest phones the money can buy today. We have to admit that this phone is not for everyone due to its size, but I believe that this is a niche product that it will find its users. The Mi Max has a nice and sharp display, processing power that can handle most of the 3D games, fast and feature-rich user interface, great battery life, and good camera. However, the continuous autofocus feature in video recording is not yet fully optimized, and we still don't have the USB-C port for charging. Also, the back capacitive button is not evenly backlit as the rest of the buttons. All in all, the Xiaomi Mi Max is a very solid extra-large smartphone. It delivers in a lot of ways, and the phone does not have any major shortcomings. At the price of under $300 US, it is a great device that may even serve as both a phone and a tablet. It was Linus, thanks for watching, and if you want to see a more in-depth review that includes some more camera samples, benchmark results and more, please visit gizmochina.com. Also, please subscribe and check out my own TechLine HD YouTube channel for some more videos. See you soon.